This is so cool. I am the 80s. Look how 80s I am. Hi, in this one I'm going to be reviewing the brand spanking new Dyson Airwrap. Apparently the hottest new high-tech gadget in the world of hairstyling. It can make even a hairstyling idiot like me an expert at styling hair. It's a big claim. Let's find out. Hello gorgeous, welcome to Cutting the Caboose, and I have this brand spanking new Dyson Airwrap. Now this is hot on the heels, well I say hot on the heels like 2 years ago, of their fancy expensive hairdryer. Now they've released a fancy expensive styling wand and hair curler and also a hairdryer built in. Let's kick off by getting this out of the box and see what we've got. Not doing an unboxing here, I'm just going straight for the product. Nobody wants unboxings anymore. So in the box we have this rather fancy brown case. Dyson's embossed on the lid. Let's have a look inside. So we have that, which I suspect is a heat mat. We have, well I want to say instructions, but if that's the instructions then this is really easy to use. 1. Hold a section of damp hair. 2. Turn it on and the hair will wrap around it. Really? 3. Hold until hair is dry for about 10 seconds to release the curl. Right. Now we also have a brush attachment which blows hot air while you're brushing. We have the small left and right curling whatchamacallits. I don't know what they're called. They look like nipples on sticks. And we got the large curling whatchamacallits left and right. Bigger nipples on sticks. Okay, we have the hairdryer attachment. It's a little bit smaller than the Dyson hairdryer, but it's not a bad size. Then we have the wand itself, which is wrapped up in some cardboard and some handy safety stuff. Take that out. And some wrapping stuff. If you're familiar with the hairdryer, you'll be familiar with how these things work. You've got the guard here. Looks like you've got some sort of air filter at the bottom. Easy to clean. A plug when you plug it into the mains. Cold and hot switches and speed and temperature. So let's plug it in, shall we? So this is aimed at people who want to style their hair. They want to dry their hair. They're not very good at doing either of those things and they want to do it quickly. So that seems like a pretty tall order for a single device. So let's see what makes this special. For a start, it can style wet hair. It's designed to be used shower to bedroom, so just grab it and go. And the different attachments are designed to go through the stages of you use the dryer for when it's wettest, you use the brush to detangle, and the styling wands to make it curly. So that seems like a good start. Or you can just stick with the brush and apparently it'll dry your hair as straight as a hot iron. Apparently it's also very fast. It's meant to be a massive time saver, and that's something we could all do with. So that sounds encouraging. It's meant to be far less damaging on your hair than traditional hot products, and that's something I can believe in. I know with my own hair, when I use the flat iron, it always feels dry and I've got to put spray and conditioner all the time. Whereas if I just dry my hair, particularly if I use the Dyson, my hair feels really silky until I style it with an iron. If it's better for the hair, then that's got to be good. And this is the thing with hair. Hair can't heal itself. So once the damage is done, yes, you can buy fancy conditioners and oils, but you can't really repair hair unless you grow it some more. And I've got extensions, so I just have to buy more extensions. When your hair is damaged, it's damaged. So this sounds like it'll be a godsend for, people with extensions or with coloured hair or whose hair is just gets dry and damaged easily with hot irons. Fingers crossed. Also, as we've seen, it comes with a ton of accessories. So while it's not cheap, it does have a lot of things all in one. So I quite like that idea. One device to rule them all. So what does it do? How does it work? Well, essentially you put on the attachments that you're going to use. Let's see, this will turn the hair that way. So you want that to be for that side if you want outside curls, or that side if you want inside curls. Turn it on. Yeah, I can feel it sucking in air from here. Ooh, it's pretty warm, and blowing it out through there. And the idea is you take a small piece of hair, and apparently you just leave it wrapped around. No way. For 10 seconds and take it out. Okay, well that was literally just telling you how it worked, and I've already got a curl. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, I'm a little bit excited. I'm not going to lie. Oh boy. Basically, you've kind of... Oh, I'm falling over. Basically, you've kind of got to forget everything you know about traditional styling wands and application of heat. The way this works is through a technology called the Coronado Effect. It blows hot air, but not really hot air like you get from a styling wand or a hot iron. And then it creates a vortex around the end, as you saw it, where it grabbed my hair just then, and then blows the hair and applies heat in a circular motion. You just take small sections, 1-inch sections of hair, wrap your hair around it, and apparently you're done. Now I just did that dry and I've actually got a curl straight away. You're meant to do it on damp hair. which is exactly what you want after you've washed your hair, right? And apparently it's so easy that anybody can use it. Well, I've literally just plugged this in and I managed to get a curl on my first try, not even doing it right. So I'm gonna wet my hair, gonna get it all damp, put some curling spray on, just some basically water, brush it through, and let's see how we get on. This is so cool. Damp. I'm excited. Okay, my hair is now suitably damp. Let's check it out. I'm gonna do it facing this way just so I can see and you'll be able to see slightly better from this angle too. I really should be sectioning here, but this is just my first try. Let's see how we get on here. So I think I'm doing that the wrong way. Oh my gosh, but that really works. I just need to swap sides. So you want the arrow that's facing your head, basically. Otherwise you get curls going the wrong way. See, I'm making these mistakes so you don't have to, right? This is like witchcraft. It just grabs the hair and wraps it around. Oh my god, this is amazing. If a little bit of hair sneaks at the bottom, you can just adjust it and pull it back in again. Gonna swap sides now. And the tip is not too hot to hold. That is so neat. I'm literally changing that while it's hot. It's warm, but it's not too hot to use. Man, this is so cool. Now, need to do this a little bit. Wow. Well, what can I say? I absolutely need to section that into slightly smaller pieces. I was doing like 3-inch sections rather than 1-inch sections, and I wasn't using a clip. So I would highly recommend you get some clips and do that with clips. But look, I actually have curls in my hair. And if I was to do, and that's with the big doodad. If I was using the smaller doodad, I would have much tighter curls. And if I was using smaller sections, that would be a really good curl. In fact, I'm going to try just a really small section and see how that comes out now. Now, bear in mind that it is now dry. I love the way it just grabs the hair. It's like witchcraft. That is amazing, look at that. Wow, I don't know what to say about this. This is phenomenal. This is a game changer. I don't often review stuff that's really good, but wow. Just for the kicks, let's try the other bits and see what they do. And let's see how well the straightener can now straighten this out, shall we? Let's see what the dryer is like first, actually. Cleans this here in my hand. Oh, fair play. Now my hair is not wet. That's a pretty good hairdryer. Well, that's blowy. Now for the brush. Make it wet again. I am the 80s. Look how 80s I am. If the 80s had been in a fight with someone. Come on then, brush. Let's see what you got. Is this actually happening? This is like going from curly to crazy to straight in a matter of minutes. What can I say? I mean, my hair's not hot iron straight and it's still a little damp. That was literally just a quick blow over with the brush attachment. Oh, and honestly, my hair feels so smooth after that. What's that going to be like after you've washed your hair properly? I just damped it down with some spray. Okay, this is a lot to take in. We've tried the dryer, the brush, the curling things. I didn't try the tight curling ones because I got pretty big hair and my hair feels amazing. It feels really silky. If this was a full blow dry after washing my hair, I think I'd ever stop playing with it. It just feels so nice. And this was like a quick, literally out of the box. I've never tried this before. I want to say idiot proof, but considering I haven't really looked at the tutorials, I've just quickly followed the instructions. I've gone with the arrows, got it wrong the first time. Bloody hell. My hair's got a bit of a kink there because I've just curled that quite a lot. But it's done a pretty good job of straightening it straight out the box. Will this completely replace your hot iron and your hairdryer? I'd probably still keep all three for when you've really got the time. But if you're in a rush, this thing does them all. And I think even if you didn't have a straight iron and if you didn't have a curler, I wouldn't bother getting one. This pretty much replaces all of that and a hairdryer. Is there a downside? It is expensive, I'll be honest with you. It starts at £300 and that's for the base kit that you just saw. There's also the complete kit, which is £350. And there's also a kit for flat hair. I've got the frizzy hair one. So it isn't cheap. But then when you think, if you were to buy a good curling iron, that's £100. A good hairdryer is £100. Put your straightener or your in as well, and you're probably replacing all of those things with one device that does a really good job of it. That seems like pretty good value actually, which is kind of rare for a Dyson. You can't tangle your hair with it. There's no external moving parts. So it's super, super safe. I've got the Babyliss Pro curling, the one with the little machine that clamps everything, and I have tangled my hair a little bit with that. So this is certainly safer than that, and actually easier to use. It works on all hair types as well. There's a video on the Dyson site which actually shows them taking somebody's hair that's got really tight, almost like African style, really tight curls, and this thing straightened it. So that's quite impressive. Some tips. I wouldn't try to use the curling thing straight away on wet hair. I think with wet hair it's going to be too heavy. You can see here, even with damp hair, if I used a piece that was too big, it dropped down. So you've got to use small, just gently damp hair to get the maximum grip, and then it grabs the hair quickly and it's terrific. Also, I wouldn't use it on dry hair. I think you need just a water spray just to get it damp. Not only does a little bit of water improve thermal conductivity, I think it just will improve the whole process and your hair feels better afterwards. And just to be clear, this was not a sponsored video. I bought this with my own money. Honestly feeling pretty delighted to be giving a good review on something for a change. Normally the stuff I get to review is pretty dodgy. This is a really decent bit of kit. And Christmas is coming. I think you should be asking Santa for one of these, because wow, I'm blown away. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found this useful. If you're like me and you're a hair klutz, this could be just the device you're looking for. There's a link down below, the Dyson store on Amazon. As always, what do you think? Are you going to get one? Have you got one? Have you got any tips? Leave your comments below. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. If you like the video, share, subscribe, hit the alarm bell to be kept informed of my other videos. Popping up over there is the last video I put out, and below that is the one YouTube thinks you should watch next. Sometimes it's really random. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in the very next show. Bye!